Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Chat, welcome back to YouTube. We're trying out YouTube streaming again because Twitch makes us cranky, huh? YouTube is the place to be. If you don't know me, my name's Joe, and I make video essays. Yo, what up, net? And also, sometimes I stream. Now I'm trying out doing both on this channel. I'm running a little behind because I was trying to get all the YouTube chat and alerts and stuff set up. Yo, look at everybody. We got Chris, we got Net, we got Meg. The chat looks a little small in the window. Can't fix that right now. I thought I fixed this to not be subscribers only chat. I wanted anyone to be able to talk. But I don't know where that is. Fixing one thing at a time, you know? How is everybody? Happy Thursday! We're playing more Disco Elysium tonight. We're going to do day 2 after we get caught up. Like I said, I'm running a little behind. I got to do some alerts here. Boom, we got the lights. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I guess we gotta tell people, huh? That's the next step. Although it looks like most of the crew knows. Let's type it in Discord. Yeah, happy Thursday. How's everyone doing? What are we doing for dinner tonight? I have my dinner sitting over here. I haven't even started it yet. Excuse me, I'm running so behind. Can't see my keyboard. Alright, that's good enough, right?
We get so wrapped up in numbers in our
What?
society.
Why are you talking? Music? I chose music that doesn't talk, and yet, you know what I'm saying? And yet. What else? Who else should we tell? Gotta let the world know. Whatever, it's good enough. New version of shoutouts. Shout out to Villain for the subscribe. I'm gonna have to relearn the way I talk and everything, but I'm noticing a lot of benefits with YouTube already. One, notably, the quality should be much, much better, at least in most metrics, I would assume. Sorry, I'm learning. Whatever. Whatever, we're close. We're close to everything, having everything set up. Sheesh, can't even talk. Crowberry, ooh, I got hot. Agrees on the quality, excellent. Got a little Factor meal here. Not sponsored at the moment, but Factor, you just let me know. I'm hungry. Grocery money is low. Send me food. Yeah, we like it crisp. I gotta get a blackout curtain for this window, I think. But yeah, so far, I think I'm liking YouTube better. Couple more things I want to test, stuff I want to find out. You know, talk to the people, that's you. It's a lot better for streamers, at least at my level. Speaking of, I am only about 1,000 watch hours away from monetizing on this here YouTube at their like low tier of monetization. So Like I said, I make video essays. If you're trying to listen to some essays at work over and over and over again, now wouldn't be the worst time. But it's cool. They let you get memberships, which are like kind of like equivalent to Twitch subscribers, which is cool at that level, and super likes, super chats. I'm not entirely sure what that is. You have a closet full? I did not quite piece that together. Ooh, thermal insulation curtains. That sounds appealing to me, who does not want the sun to get in. I don't want the heat. I want to be cold forever. I want my house to be freezing. And a lot of sun gets in, you know? Sorry, I gotta take a couple bites of food here. Which is, rude of me, I know. I'm so hungry. The commute was ridiculous. I'm gonna mute. And while I'm muted for a second, we groove out to the music, just chilling together. Let me know what you're doing for dinner. Huh, chat? And don't forget, you can like and comment on this right now, I believe. Which is cool, because we're on YouTube. Somehow, Meg, I did not realize that. I guess you know, it's in my mind. What are we eating today? I know it looks kind of like dog food. It's Factor's Chili Mac. And, probably the weakest Factor meal I've had out of the ones that I accidentally kept getting. But, still tasty. Still hits those macros all right. You know, and it's mid tasty, but all the salmon options I've had from them, ooh, very good. Oh, roasted red potatoes, peas, and meatloaf? Yo, that sounds like a good dinner. I really wish I had eaten before stream. This is awful. But I'm trying to finish eating by 8 o'clock, you know? I'm doing the intermittent fasting thing. And it feels good, man. I know the whole, like, weight loss article thing or whatever that just came out. I was doing this before then. And that whole thing is debatable and heavily debated. But, it helps my acid reflux a lot. Benefit being, I have also been shedding weight like crazy, but also my acid reflux is not as bad as it was. We got Meg having ice cream? Hell yeah. Ooh. Crowberry, that sounds delicious. Hot links? Vegan cheese? Ooh. We got a couple of these cans of like a purple Mountain Dew. And I normally don't drink Mountain Dew unless it was from Taco Bell and it's Baja Blast. But this was Baja Passion Fruit Punch. It's not all that exciting. It just tastes like purplier Baja. Okay, what else do I need to cover before we hop in the game? Yay. Blah. I have a table set up, like, right here, out of frame. It's for, you know, devices. I was gonna put my printer and my, Cricut, the Cricut, when I get that set up, and was also hoping to set up all the stuff to stream my retro consoles. They're a little farther that way. But Otis just thinks the table is for him, my cat. And he loves it. I think it's a cat table now. I might be able to get away with putting one of those things on the table. It's just for him, I guess. I guess it's probably warm because it's right by my computer tower. You know, whatever. What else? What else is going on? It's my birthday on Saturday. I'm gonna turn old. The big old 33. Yippee. You know what I didn't set up? Was my Be Right Back screen. It's gonna be a little messed up. It won't have YouTube chat. It'll still have Twitch chat only. Whatever. I do, Net. I haven't opened it yet. I had some gift cards, and through, you know, the evil website, and there's a plan for it. There's a thing we're working on in the background for my patrons. Some new patron levels we want to come out soon, hopefully, and that's involved. But yeah. I haven't been able to play with it yet. I've had it for too long and haven't been able to play with it yet, but I think it was birthday credit I was holding on to from last year. But maybe for my 33rd birthday, I'll bust it out and start learning how to use it. It'd be fun. I think that's it. Birthday, cat. The dog also loves the table I set up over here. Loki, he's sleeping under it. Hell yeah. Alright, so I have a new one of these scenes. Okay, that kind of works. Now let's see. Yeah, they look so cool. There's so many things I want to do with it. Wait, we gotta pause this, because the good music is gonna start here in a second. Will the game start? These are the questions I have for you. I don't know what is happening. I'm so tired. I want to copy link. Copy text. Nothing is working the way I want. Live disco now. Do we see? Okay, no, we see the loading screen. Boom. We're getting there. I need like one more table. Alright, so we're going to continue. When last we left off, we were in a wild dream, and we had started day 2. Getting this far was a bit of a struggle for me. For those of you who have been following along. Man, I was muting from my eating noises, but not my drinking noises. If that was just really gross, I can't really tell the way I have my setup right now. I'm so sorry. We have not gotten the body down. Let's see if we can make some more progress towards that noble goal. Oh, okay, here we are in our hotel room, still a wreck. There are a lot of empty bottles in here. I have a thought. What am I holding? I'm holding you. I don't want the crowbar. Hold tab. Can I get you? Oh, not the big bottle, but it looks like we can take the little bottles. Making money. You alright, bud? My dog likes to chew on things he shouldn't, and sometimes it tickles his throat. Alright, I don't see anything else I want. Oh, we have to find speed and sniff it. Oh, you can just double click on him. Sick. Okay. Ooh, I need to get up to 20 real to go to sleep tonight. And, oh, I do want to give Lena back her pin. We were able to not need to pawn it. Which, you know, makes me feel like slightly less of a awful turd. Music time. Oh, there's a bunch of folks in there. They're eating breakfast, I imagine. Alright, Kim wants to talk. Good morning, he says.
Morning.
Gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union must have...
I'm gonna take some more
They look
bites of
grumpy.
food while we listen to
We should
Kim.
talk to them. Everything points to the dock workers union. The belt used for hanging him, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong, but we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy. I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here. Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for
Hardy
street
Boys?
fighting. I think it's them.
Oh,
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it. That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay? One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
okay. Power move.
In
Interesting.
no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by
What do you think, chat? Should we go confront them right away? I think first thing, I actually want to talk to Lena. Why is this flashing at me? Because Lena is the best.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
He appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
She turns back to you with a weary smile.
I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Let's go with a good day, ma'am.
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too. The manager was vague about it.
Oh. Covering the dialogue. Well, we can do that. It's a little complicated. But let me do that. That's a good point. It's not controlled in my streaming. Platform. I have to go to the Stream Elements website. Overlays. This is alerts. What if we just take it here? That might have fixed it. I will need someone to make a chat message to let me know. Alright, manager was vague.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play afoot. That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual suspects. You know, legwork.
Okay, that works better. We could probably bump it up a little bit, it looks like. Mess with that in a second. Right now we're thinking about legwork.
Doing some good will alleviate the hangover. At least you're of use to someone.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Crowberry, we love VOD viewers. Right, VOD viewers? Like, comment, subscribe! Man, poor Lena's husband. I'm worried.
Hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it. Somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window toward the bay. He's a scientist. What is this
Just
expedition?
some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The waterlock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Really thought I'd unmuted. Was I eating with my mic on and then I muted myself when I came back to talk? Because that would be embarrassing. Anyway, all I was saying was, sorry about eating. I wanted to get it done by 8. You know. And then I was like, oh, they can't get back because of the water lock. And then I clicked it, and I was right. They can't get back because of the water lock. Oh, no, that is the most embarrassing thing. Derek, hi. I'm sorry that you had to hear me eat. I'm not gonna leave this VOD up. Part 6 will be gone forever. Also, hi, Derek.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Wouldn't you know?
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night.
Yes.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Lena's happy.
You're welcome, man.
Kim is
I
cool.
hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
We're just gonna call this the accidental mukbang stream.
This will surely lead
Gross.
to a zoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Ooh.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
Oh, we'll totally let him know.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Now I want to learn about
Oh,
his
yes.
science.
A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
Really?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
The lieutenant sounds unimpressed.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's
Ooh.
a subfield of zoology.
Kim, come on.
One specializing in animal
Be nice to
species that are
Lena.
so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Oh man, we're gonna try it. 92%?
There's really no point in manipulating
Let's
things.
go.
She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Yeah, let's go. She's gonna be less worried about her husband, and we get to hear about
I'd be
cryptids.
delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
Kim, don't stop us.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
All right. Okay, Kim.
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Cryptids, cryptids. Let's hear about all the
Biggest,
interesting
tiniest,
cryptids.
dangerous. I want to hear about the tiniest.
Cryobacter catlensis.
Yo, cryptids. She answers immediately.
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
Well, what's so special about
The
it?
bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
The cryptid extravaganza. Band name called it?
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life. Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
I guess they hadn't seen Thing, right, in this universe, probably. I don't think the Thing is...
It's actually a little hard to see.
He looks at her
but
skeptically.
do go on.
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
That is creepy.
We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Ooh, okay, so we're going to ignore Kim.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
No, okay. I need Kim to like me.
I'm glad you see it that way. Did we have anything more to do here?
Oh
okay.
dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
Yo, what is up, Kendall? Kendall Warzone? Mr. Warzone is my father. It's going pretty good. Got a couple technical things ironed out. Sorry, Meg. I want Kim to like me. Well, maybe we'll go back.
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work.
Oh.
He's quite gentle.
Oh, okay, we're not hearing the in-game dialogue. Thank you. Dr. Kenzel Warzone PhD. Cool. Thank you for the note. Let's do this. And we'll see if that helps.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Man, that was the cutest way for her to describe her husband.
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
Oh.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
I think I could have figured out who he was based on her other description. You know, bright and curious eyes? Come on now.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
Just in case, I feel you. I take my field gear everywhere.
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
Oh, soft smile.
Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow. By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
Excuse me.
I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he just divorced.
Oh. What do you think about this volume, Net? Is this a little better at all?
We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
That is cute. Kendall, how are you doing? What are you up to tonight? What are you having for dinner?
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Important parts.
I hope I've been useful.
We're gonna hear about the insect.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
Ooh, band name, called it.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Sorry, Kim.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Oh, yeah. Here comes the interesting.
Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself
shit,
among the
that's
reeds here
cool.
on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid
Heck
with
yeah.
us officers.
Oh, speaking of your kitchen, Net, I think this is an old tomato sauce jar that may have come out of your kitchen. It was given to me by your housemate, and I just pulled it out of the dishwasher because I washed it, being polite, and then it looked like it would fit a lot of water, Now I'm drinking water out of it. But I will wash it again before it makes its way back to our mutual friend. Ooh, Total War. Nice.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
Kim, come on, bro.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you.
This is the best person in town we've talked to. You think Kim would at least want to humor Lena with me a little bit.
There's a hint of defensiveness to her retort, but also confidence.
Bro.
She seems to sit up a little straighter in her chair.
Yeah, bro.
It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Establishment zoologists? Oh, dude, those light-up keyboards.
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
Making out in the reeds, baby.
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insular Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
That's pretty cool.
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Maybe if it was stalking its prey, Lena.
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Psh. Man, if you find Bigfoot, though... Ow, you're sharp. He said his cat.
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even.
Her face lights up at the thought of it.
Oh, dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
Aww.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
Giving it back.
Thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
10 XP, let's go.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Yeah.
Now, what else, sweetie?
More cryptids!
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Of course, officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
Kim.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
The lieutenant pauses thoughtfully. Something in him breaks.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more
Oh.
cryptids.
Kim.
Well, the biggest cryptid is, of course, the horrible giant of Kokonur.
The horrible giant.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
Now the chat's just like over my face. We can't win here, can we? Not that anyone wants to be looking at that. He said, definitely fishing for compliments. Yeah. And right about there. Let's try that. Ooh.
Mirage or psychogenous luminance. No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below
That's
the horizon,
terrifying.
expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Ow.
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Fate unimaginable.
Who here? No animal can be
Oh,
that
thanks,
dark.
Kendall.
It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving
Now,
at the
let's see
very
if that
limits
shows up
of
on stream, or
scientific
did I just
law.
get rid of the chat
The
all the way?
giant of Kokonur
There it is,
must
okay.
be the largest animal the planet can support.
Wow.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Coconur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Okay, alright.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
That Inland Empire is actual Joe. I love cryptids. I think it's so cool. Yeah, no, part of the experience. I get you, bro. Hello? Is that Adam Morgan? The person whose jar I'm drinking water out of right now? Welcome in, welcome in. We're learning about cryptids.
The gnome of Jeroma.
The most dangerous cryptid ever is the gnome of Jeroma?
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Venomous gnome! Oh,
It
no.
was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at.
So... oh, Adam.
A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Okay.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of these very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
Okay, so what do y'all think? Do we go talk to the people right after Lena? Does that make us feel like more aloof? Do you think that covers it? We go talk to Gart. I want to do that power play when we go and talk to the rowdy ruffians in the other room.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
She says, mostly to herself.
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
I'm shushing him.
It's the Col de Mamadakwa. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Oh, sheesh. What does it sound like?
Like nothing, it's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Dang,
Fine,
dude.
I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here right now?
Could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Yeesh.
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds,
I just realized we've been
were
talking to
trying out
Lena
a
for
new
like an
recording
in-game hour.
technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing.
Yeah, I love Lena, dude.
When playing back recordings they had made
Oh, she
in
won't
the
talk to you
foothills
yet?
of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Okay.
The
Nodding
scientists
eagerly.
soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding mating and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
Wow.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
Oh, I love
They
Lena.
realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Coldamamadaqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Whoa.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name, huh?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadaqua they followed individually.
Why is it so afraid of
That
us?
is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Yo, Warzone, Dr. Death, Kendall Zone. That's why you should figure out some sort of digital way to pay for things without needing your wallet. Then you can buy Steam games anywhere.
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaquas.
Dumb students.
And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Oof.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
The explaining things thing. Otis, are you trying to say hi to people? Come here. Come here. You can help? Ah. My cat was batting at my leg. You just spend money. Yeah, that's fair.
You have no clue, because you're not a dweeb.
Not a dweeb. They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And
Duh.
these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the
Oh,
population.
that's so sad.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
Oh no.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Coldamamadaqua population anywhere.
Oh. Yeah, Adam, I'm with you, dude.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, man.
Yeah, but Kendall,
I'm
how
glad
can we
you
pay you
did,
back
dear.
when you buy us things? She seems genuinely glad. Oh,
What about what? Of course, dear.
that's all for now. Lena, top tier. What are you up to?
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting my time
Oh.
and yours?
Yo, Rusty! What up? Let's see. Is it too early to go talk to the fellas back there?
Let me handle this. Detective Disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are?
Oh.
This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Oh, no.
No, I am not a gardener.
You can hear him
I'm a
purring.
legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, she was, looking slick. Thanks, bro. Oh, no worries, Rusty. Oh, did you get some lemonade? Was it good? She crosses her arms.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you?
Oh.
Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of
150 a
Martinez
cup.
does
Hustle.
not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
Oh,
We
Kim,
will make an
come on.
arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Super tart. Still good? Okay.
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez,
Ooh,
you are
hey, congrats, bro.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it.
Okay.
You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
Okay, authority and volition.
aggressive. You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Okay, okay.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful
awkward.
privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Let's.
Yeah, alright. Let's go talk to Titus.
This is where you say your bed.
Ooh, I think I should be able to get some of them. That'd be fun.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
Yeah, come on.
Detective,
Let's see. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Oh, shut up, Glenn.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
The little guy looks at his mates in disbelief.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
Uh-oh.
we are looking for Titus Hardy.
The lieutenant turns to the broad-shouldered man at the end of the table.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
Okay, Titus.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for
Ugh.
you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty
Ew.
boy smell.
This is Otis. Loki is my dog. But close, and thank you. He is being really heavy right now.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them. Questions? To hell with that. Get right up in the big dick's face. Physical confrontation.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
What was that? So, Titus.
The boys are too eager to please him to keep their mouths shut. You're gonna get a good head count here. Just wait.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy!
Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Shouts the scrawny rat-faced man, 2 teeth missing in the front.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Says the 40-something man from the corner with a plectrum hanging from his neck.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Says Glenn.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
You notice gang tattoos. The man must be either Misk or Sarah Mazazarian.
Yeah. You're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Okay, Fat Angus. Rude.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
A picture of what?
Of the actor's hair. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare it to these guys.
Ooh.
The room is silent. The leader does not flinch.
Alright, we're being aggressive. That's cute, Rusty.
Get further in there. Escalate.
What do we think? Do we escalate here? I don't want to get in a fight. Oh, I guess I have health.
What the fuck is this? You wanna fuck with me?
We're gonna shift our center.
His eyes narrow. His right hand starts tapping a quick little rhythm on his thigh.
Blood
Tap,
for the blood
tap,
god.
tap. This guy's tough. Get the eye twitch going.
Oh no, I think I got us in trouble.
Scary. What do you think you're doing? You hear, but his mouth isn't moving. It's the tension in his shoulders speaking.
Ah, no, the chat delay. The chat delay, Adam.
I can do this all night long. His clenched fists say, their knuckles turning white. I'm young. You're 50,000 years old. Good. The twitch in his eye replies. I've beaten a man so hard he doesn't move. Or maybe I kicked his
Hey,
head
Rusty,
underwater.
have a good night, bro.
Hard to say which, but
I hope you
can
get some
feel
good sleep.
the ugly in me too.
Yeah, that's true, Adam. Gonna wake up and choose violence.
Neither one of us will ever get it off completely. With begrudging respect, he leans back. The room around you is silent.
Yeah! Oh, it worked!
Time to speak now. With words.
Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor? Because
Yes.
we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Whoa, okay.
We did this together. All of us. Until he was dead.
Whoa, okay.
That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
He's just confessing?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They
Skill
told you what
point.
happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And
Oh,
he
Otis, you were
stepped
getting
out
so
alive
heavy.
in my town. And he stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too.
Oh.
Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
You.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
Ooh.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese goddamn special forces, and I'm gonna fuck you
I don't
all."
think that's true, Eugene.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some R&E's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
Come on now.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did. Right there. Like some kind of animal.
Wait, for real?
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wipes spittle from his mouth. And honestly, chat, I'm kind of agreeing with him here.
There's slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
Oh no.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Dang.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke. Right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information.
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with
Mom,
a wine
I hope you're
bottle.
not watching.
Doesn't even fall down.
He shakes his head in disbelief.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Despite the
probably fair.
stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
I'm not gonna push that.
What about
honestly?
him?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Oh, whoops. Oh, we walked into that one, chat.
Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
Who do you fucking think does?
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Where did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind
I know,
Titus.
Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Oof.
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
okay.
Who do you think we are?
I think you're the Hardy Boys.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? A representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over.
You're a good kitty.
But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real
Jeez.
still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Come on, rude.
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service. Certainly enough to not put up with this backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
Titus, You don't have to clarify anything.
But maybe.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
You're too heavy. Can we take a break? Go. Get out of here, you. Woo! Left arm is going to sleep.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Ooh. I'm gonna try it.
Titus is
Oh!
and so are a few others. But
Dang, dude, we have not gotten a good roll like that in a long time. Maybe I waste our luck, huh?
a single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
With numbers, asshole. How do you think?
Dang it.
You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
Oh no, I should have looked at the guy, huh?
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
No.
What was great, Meg? He looks up, startled, his forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Rude.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Weren't you fucking listening?
The roll. Duh, that makes sense. Okay.
It happened right here.
The delay is a little more intense here.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
I think we misstepped
His
there.
all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder.
Like what, copper? How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life. Oh, so you are just a simple, well-meaning man,
Oops.
eh?
Spits.
Ever been in solitary? Prison is a charter. That's what it is.
He's not wrong,
He's
Chad.
clearly been in solitary confinement, and at a young age,
that sucks.
nonetheless.
So he's hanging a man, slowly, without breaking his neck.
I'm not going to threaten to arrest him, because...
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes his notebook.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that.
He grabs another
You've
beer.
heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rude.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals. Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Not doing that one. Let's see. Can we talk to Angus? I can't talk to Angus, Meg. Hawthorn bushes outside. Tobacco bowl.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. The men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside. There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. You're not so sure about that. Somehow you just know there's something out there behind.
Yeah, your mother.
Alright, we're not doing that. I am gonna level up here. I think. And go try a really easy roll that we screwed up. Again. Wait, I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. Okay. I think it's perception, but I want to make sure. Oops.
Was that? Could it be the Calder Mama Dakwa? No. It's probably just your imagination ringing in
Yeah,
your
that's where I'm going, Meg. Yeah. Oh, there is a delay. But, impressed. I came to my own conclusion there.
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right?
I love that we're like obsessed with the
It's
cryptids
like something
now.
tickles your ear. There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species. It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age.
That's weird. I think the delay is more than last time. I wonder what that is.
No, I don't hear the Koldomama Dakwa, and neither do you.
Kim knows exactly what we're thinking about.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf. Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets. Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Yeah, we'll hear it again. I don't want to do that one. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to internalize that. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Alright, we counted the Hardy Boys. 58. Let's go, baby. Come on.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardy Boys in the mess hall.
Oh no, I hope we're not messing up our luck, though.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the ball cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy.
Might be too easy.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck.
Interesting.
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4.
Look at us being a good
Standard
detectives.
work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot, reinforced toes, number 44, same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6, light as air, same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat, Shanky. Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty.
Wow.
7, the glowing outline
pretty
of a
cool
standard
with
work
it.
boot, number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus, carrying something. 8, another standard
More
work
experience.
boot,
All right.
number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
It's a lot of Hardy Boys. I only remember the 2.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8 actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing.
Look at that.
Anything
Look at that,
else out of the
Kim.
ordinary?
A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the hovel.
Oh.
Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
We're gonna nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group
It could
of
be.
workers.
I don't know, Kim. I know a drummer.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Yeah.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Nod
We
thoughtfully.
should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes. Prudent. Light
I'm
step.
guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
The rat-faced
Yes,
one?
well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Heavy print.
200. This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy Boy, the one sitting in the middle.
Yeah, could be.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
How old do you think they
A
are?
week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Right. Okay, makes sense.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing.
Oh,
the day
shoot,
before,
okay.
the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think, Kim?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
I'm gonna let him have his moment of joy.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our Old Soul. Yes, I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the Old Soul.
It's so funny how dogs will like paw at the ground before they go to lay down. Alright, we got a lot more info.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
We need perception. Okay, I was right. Alright, what do you think?
An inconspicuous pile of the
83%.
tonight.
And we'll find out later after my bathroom break. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll be right back. What a tease. I'm sorry. Did you hit the like button? While I was gone? When I went to the bathroom? That is a wild delay. Okay. Alright. Last time we tried this, we had what? Like a 75% chance? And we failed. 83% now. 83% seems like it should be pretty good. I'm not going to save scum it. Let's go.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eton. That's why they're too orderly.
Finally, let's go. This has been bugging me. Pull them aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
A shabby little door. Let's go.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Yeah. I knew that was suspicious. Oh, taking that. Give me your real. Oh no. I bet that's Kuno's real.
Amphetamine.
Hey,
Sweet
speed!
amphetamine. Maybe this Kuno kid knows where to find more. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? The secret path the local kids use.
Hey, hey! Secret path. Oh, that pig head is weird. Ew, crude mummified pig's head. Ugh. Kuno, come on, bro. Let's see. We're walking secret tunnel. Oh boy, we're walking.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. I was under the assumption we could ask the leader of this union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right?
He doesn't wait for us to answer.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
Gonna need to improve that. Yeah, I don't think I wanna.
It doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Nope, not gonna try that. Could we just go through there? No. How did we get up here? What is happening? Making that money. Yeah, that's what's happening. Alright, I would like to get down. There we go. Oh, not that far. Yeah. Look at the thing I'm clicking on. Doorway collapse soon. Okay. Pillars keeping it all together. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. But I'm lost. Oh, in my head I thought this would get us over to the body. But not quite, huh? Well, let's go see if we have some news.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with decaying veins and...
Of course. You have questions, don't you? The power of your imagination. is at your service. The Blue Heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do.
The mouth on this guy, huh?
Fuck it hard. Go-po-po the clown.
Sheesh.
He means force. It'll work.
Come back later.
Yikes. Hey, I found your stash, bro.
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years.
5,000
How the fuck did you get it?
years.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself, then turns to
How
you.
did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right? Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Yeah, to the both of you, watch your ass in
Jeez.
Kuno's town,
Come
or Kuno's
on,
gonna
Kuno.
fuck your head off. That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Dude, we could have that sparkle.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything? Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Sheesh.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all
Don't
what?
sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
Cool.
That explains the calluses on your hands. You scale the side of the building, entertaining the local kids.
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig. Not for you, pig. Kuno can't wait to see you get all
Oh,
scared
this
and shit
kid,
your pants.
dude. What a nasty little shit talker.
Kuno can't wait to see you shit your fat pants.
Thanks for chiming in.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin. Fuck no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. Not doing the pork pen for your sad speed habit. You don't know Kuno.
Wow.
He's got to at least know a source. Look at him. You need to figure this out somehow.
The electrochemistry needs it.
You need to befriend him first.
Alright.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Alright. To the harbor we go, huh? Right? Or, oh, wait, was that... I'd have to jump to get my coat and to get down there. I can't. Eh. I'm not strong. It looks like I should be able to just get over that door there. I'm gonna die if I do this. Or am I just, like, lost? I could just be lost.
Yes?
No. Okay. Yeah.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
See, that's the low, like, will die, right? But is that the way to get... It is, isn't it? Do you think I'll die if I do it? Oh, it's so risky. We could just, like, kind of hurt ourselves. Probably not gonna die. I don't know. I don't know. Do we have any clothes? Nope. That is the way to go. Yeah, there's an autosave, right? That's not saves coming.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM
YOLO.
markings is still caught on the railing.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, chat.
No, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Alright. I think we got lucky.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Cool. Oh no, the delay is so intense, I have already done it. But it's okay. Note to self, we have to wait a little bit longer. It's okay, chat. It's okay. We lived. Whew. I should listen to you, but the delay. Alright, off to do something else. Let's go turn in the bottles we have. Make some money. Then maybe we go talk to the bookstore lady again. Because we have to get 20 real by the end of the day.
The tear machine stands.
Oh, hey,
in the
yeah.
corner.
I just
The
said
sign says,
play
"One
songs.
bottle equals
That's the bookstore lady, right?
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying
Oh.
jingle. You're a richer man now.
That was not much real. Real? I can't remember how to say it now. I really think those should pay more. You know, we're good people. We're cleaning up on the streets. Aw, poor Tom's missing out on the horns.
Hello again, sir.
Who's this?
Yes? Hello?
She's reading.
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
Looking for something to read. It is. I know you are. What with?
This
What
citizen
are we
thinks she
doing?
can do without your assistance. Don't help her by carrying things? Maybe she needs a weightlifter.
Okay,
Maybe
I'm not
she needs you to
harassing the...
fight her husband. No, that's not it. The woman before you nods and returns.
Man, you ever had water? I love water. Huh. Ooh, what's that?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
You
A
want to
strange
keep talking to
cage-like
the
trinket
bookstore
dangles from
lady?
the curtains.
Or the shopper?
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
She's right. Those curtains give off some eerie vibes. Better not miss
I
them.
was talking to her. I didn't want to be mean. Alright, we'll go back. Sheesh. I felt like I was being rude.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he
I don't
be?
know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
Yes, but... I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
Her right foot is tapping nervously. I can totally help you find him.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
She has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's...
I'm not gonna say hush, baby. That's rude.
What?
She tries to concentrate on books. But, okay, maybe it's something else then. Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain.
No, I don't. Why do you think that I smoke? It's not like yours look much better.
She is right. Your hands look even worse than hers.
Why are we
The
harassing
tiny
this
cuts and
poor
brushes
woman,
covering
Meg?
your skin like a spider web. Your fingertips have become an ugly shade of brown.
I already told you I don't have any. Go bother someone else. From the kiosk? There's one near the harbor. It's Frita. You can look it up.
She sighs.
No, absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny? They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking. Given the ladder of
The ladder of vices? Oh.
What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
Oh no.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock.
Okay, I was
nothing
like,
to
what
worry
if
about.
she's Kuno's mom?
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now. My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them. Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that. I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Wow.
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing. Great. Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Heraldic bird?
Please, let's do.
Okay.
The woman before you nods.
There you go, Meg. Talked we did. Now I want to see what's behind this curtain.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage. Be wary of those mysterious ornaments from the dark
Isles.
Do you realize what's out there? Upon the mist-shrouded islands of Ile de Fantôme in Seminine, eerie pygmies and wild shamans practicing unnatural mysticism.
Oh. Delay.
They lurk in the tropical pearl of Seminine, casting strange magics on everyone. Ignore the curtains, or suffer the consequences.
Alright.
Hello again, sir. Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
She's your aunt?
No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
Why is she
I
distressed?
think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Oh.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though. That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Aw.
My husband? No, he's not.
Oh.
Excuse me? A bad husband?
Oh no.
What do you mean? Do policemen just go around repeating what some kid off the street
I hope we didn't
said?
get Annette in trouble.
She doesn't mean to be antagonistic, but she can't help coming off defensive.
Is she now?
Uh-oh.
Annette's a sweet sprout, but she doesn't know anything about marriage. Why am I even talking about this? No, I don't. I have a good husband. The kind and helpful sort. And he's not missing.
He's totally missing.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Where is this going, officer?
She gives you a short nod, and the woman before you.
Hello again, sir.
Okay, I'm going back now.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She's trying to compel me.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron
Okay, thanks,
assembled
Meg.
from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
I don't think the chat was this delayed last time. Gotta figure out what's
Aside
causing
from
that.
poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
You know,
the curtains remain shut before you.
We're just gonna pull them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Uh-oh.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Uh-oh, she stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
But I sense this place calling for me.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now,
Okay,
please
I was
step
worried
away
that
from
would
the
get Annette in
curtains.
trouble.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Ooh.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
I'm going in.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Dang, that's creepy.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Psh. I'm going in. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds,
Ooh,
of
creepy
Seminese
door.
trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down? Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed-out, dark echo. That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you
Solid
want
ground,
to succeed.
proper posture. Say that 10 times
Steady
fast.
breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
All right, check the surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear. It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Even? Are we just gonna break and enter in this woman's shop? Maybe. Let's see. Nope. Fail. Oh. Oh, Harry, come on.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh.
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
Oh.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
No.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
Holy door wards.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed.
All right.
Covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Okay, plaisance. What's the deal here?
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool? You're only making things worse. Stop it. be compelled to look at the books. Go to them.
I don't want to get her in trouble. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. I'm sorry, chat.
Hello again, sir.
Alright. What's down here? Okay, yeah. I remember now. Boom. Alright, almost to 20. Not really. Okay, new trash. New trash, who dis? Let's see. I don't really think. Yeah, I don't want to talk to that lady yet. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. You look sleepy. I want to go talk to this tool.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Honest men, we came here to help.
I have a question. Why do all these...
You think they
Yeah,
follow
we've
because I'm
already
big
done this.
and loud? No.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Okay, so nothing new with them. Flash. Help, I need to be able to click down here. There we go. There we go. So we need to like beef up our physical presence probably so we can jump after the coat. You have anything new to say on day 2?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Snow limbo. Family group chat popping off.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Man, I'm getting sleepy. You ever get sleepy?
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Really? You think I'm cool?
Yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear.
Excuse me.
Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Where are you from?
Drugs?
Oh.
I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Tasty, tasty drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Sure.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that. Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does.
I can see it.
He's a hater.
He is a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity. No! That's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
I did. I thought about it.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Yeah.
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
The drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Look. There's bad people doing bad things.
Bad
here.
people doing bad things.
That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up. It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
Oh.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Wow.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol. Very cool. I like your style, officer.
All right. Who is the lady driver and where is her lorry? Lady driver. It can't be Lena.
Good morning to you, officers.
I like that fella shared his salami with us. That was super cash money. Anything new to say?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help with anything.
Ooh.
The Coldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter. Oh, I didn't mean to imply otherwise. Well, it's been a while since I've gone hunting for the Coldima Madakwa myself. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that. Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Coldima
This game is so
Madakwa,
cool.
and he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Coldima Madakwa.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter.
Do we really have time for this?
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult.
Uh-oh.
Not good, not good.
Oh,
You're
no.
about to start suffocating. You have
Oh,
to stop
no.
this. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you.
Glad we took our
also
little,
surrounding
our
you.
last health thing.
It feels as though someone is standing just outside of your range of vision and watching you, doing this to you. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums.
Gulls and skewers. But
Oof. He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head towards the speakers. A new, very high-pitched shivering sound emerges amidst the others.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper.
Thin whisper.
A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
Yeesh.
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Coldima Madakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
Alright. We can zoom in and out. That is handy to know. I like that the cryptid came up again. Oh, wait, no.
Yes?
Ah! trying to get... Gotta get in the middle again. Can't go that way. Oh, maybe we could have... Harry, what are you doing? There we go. Whatever, we're taking the longer way. There was... Like you.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s. The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Whoa.
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
Accusatory?
This is Gabriel Buendero.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen. This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later. You can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she's conjured up.
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear.
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
Ooh.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
Yikes.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Meth, it was a golden age. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Diamonds.
Diamonds?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't know what you're hauling in your
I
own?
quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Ooh. What if the cargo's...
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Harife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Okay, she closes her eyes.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if it's contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo. Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
Ooh, new record.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
Ooh, I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
Oh no!
So the Boyadero strangles his
Oh,
beloved
shit.
and throws her body in the Maigret.
Yikes, dude.
Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not where I thought this
You
was
have to
going.
understand. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff? Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerra. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
Wow.
She's wearing sturdy workers' boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
There is no aberration in the pattern that you can see. She puts her foot down.
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer holding my father's hand. He was no longer descending the stairs in Ryle. The crowd had gone silent. Perhaps it was another Sheriff who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
Okay.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals. Did you just call me a lady, Sheriff?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I'm not that either, Sheriff. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul. I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me. Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
She seems high, right? She hums along as if to a track on repeat.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other commoners sniffing around, when I have my movies to go to? Oh, Sim.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now on other matters.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare. If you don't know, you're mad, Lowman. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half of those trips from Saramiriza to Grat, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
Drugs.
No, Lowman. Diamonds. Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet.
Oh, they all
Never
think it's
trust
each
a poet.
other.
Also, he's the only one I can see from here. Diamonds are good for you, Lawman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva the
Pretty
Dora.
lawman.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the features of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Well, that wasn't super useful. She did throw our favorite character under the bus here. Let's go see what he has to say about that, shall we? Old poet.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, he shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
Okay.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Okay.
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Alright.
A youngish woman.
Fair.
Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died.
Oh.
It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went. Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person.
I like
know that
Tommy.
much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. I just can't, man. I'm not naive. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
That's just a few questions.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like
Tommy's
for
such a
her.
good person.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
Ugh.
The pain it was causing her.
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
Yeah.
Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be.
I want to be pals with Tommy.
Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Thank you, friend.
He sighs.
Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Alright, I'm gonna leave him alone for now. I really like Tommy. Let's go talk to this jackass.
Looking for something odd?
Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I hate
You
him.
could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Been admiring the stompers, right? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
What a sicko.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern. The wind howls over the Bay of Revachol, a cascade of cold air flowing through the city streets. Those same streets have left their share of scuff marks on the underside of your green snakeskin shoes.
It sure is. Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
Nice.
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Wow.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
Huh. I know you people don't understand poetry. I don't know what you're talking about. He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He grins a wide smile.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Lady driver?
He means La Puta Madre.
Kind of like Baby Driver. Love that
The
film.
name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies
shit.
would do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Kim!
You're not
I'm gonna let him
peonies.
cook.
You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
Oh, Kim's such a badass.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Oh, man.
Men like
Yes!
this only respect two things.
Let's go! Alright, chat.
Time to turn up the volume.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, understand?
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls
Let's
with the fleet
go.
and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably.
Thanks, Kendall.
I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple.
Green Temple.
Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Punk. Oh. My friends. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your MTG Joe D is? Starting to get ready for bed. I'm trying to sleep more. I haven't been doing a very good job at it. I'm tired all the time. Because I like staying up late. I got those up late vibes. Anyway, everyone, thank you for checking out the YouTube stream. I'm really hoping we can make YouTube streaming work for us. I do video essays on this channel. If you haven't watched them, you can... Oh, dude, the horns and the lo-fi is too much. Oh, come on. I will be back on again. No reason to be sad, Warzone. Thank you for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, the YouTube things. I'll be back next Thursday for sure. You may or may not see me before then, trying to fit in some more stream times. I just wanted to ask if you could do me a favor. We're heading into the weekend soon. Tomorrow's Friday, then it's the weekend. Saturday is my birthday. The best birthday present you could give me would be to take a few minutes this weekend and do something kind for yourself, because you deserve it. Alright? Take care.